Welcome back. So on this lesson, or part of the lesson, we're going to talk about subtracting polynomials. And again, it's pretty much the same two methods. There's just one thing we need to be careful of. So basically, we just need to remember that when we subtract, we do that K, F, C, keep, flip, change. So we're going to keep the top. And I'm going to do the stacked method on this one just to show you. Oh, for some reason, we're not wanting to write. There we go. 3x squared plus, wonder what that is. 3x squared plus 5x. Okay, so that the first one, that's our keep. We keep all of that. We flip, make this positive, and we change. Now, when we change, in this case with polynomials, I am distributing this negative to each and every monomial or term inside the parentheses. So this now becomes negative 7x cubed minus 5x squared plus 12. But I need to be careful. That 12 doesn't have an x, so I'm going to put a space and do plus 12 over here. And again, this is because I don't have an x term in this one, so I've got to space it out. From there, now I add down. So 1 minus 7 is a negative 6x cubed. Both of these are negative, so it's going to be negative, and we're going to add. So 5 plus 3 is 8x squared. Our 5x just comes straight down, and so does our plus 12. And so then that is our final answer. And so that's seeing it while stacked. Again, think of it as distributing that negative to everything inside the parentheses. So when we do that keep, flip, change, I don't just change. It will be tempting to just change the first term. Do not dare. Make sure you change the sign of every term. All right. So that was method 1. How does this look for method 2? I would still rewrite this, so I'm going to make this plus. This is going to be negative, negative. Doesn't like it when I press down in the same spot for too long. And then positive. From there, combine like terms. I have m cubed, but I don't have any m cubes over here. So that negative 4m cubed will stay. I have a negative 1 m squared, and now a negative 4 m squared. So we know it's going to be negative, and we add them because they're both the same sign. So we get a negative 5 m. I may need to put a new pen nib in my writing pen. All right, so we end up negative 1 plus a negative 4 is a negative 5m. Here is my lone m, right? There's no other, just m's. And so this would be a negative, because remember, we changed each sign. If it was positive to negative, negative to positive. And now I'm going to do 9 plus 12, which is 21. And that's our final answer. So it is how whatever is comfortable for you, but with subtraction, do not forget keep, flip, change, and to change every sign, that comes before, or that comes after the subtraction. That was the word I was looking for, and evidently was struggling to come up with. You have two methods, stacked or just thinking of it as combining like terms. If we're adding, just add them, whichever method you like. When you're subtracting, your first thing should be to change your signs of everything you're of everything behind the minus sign. that is it for today. Until next time, 8th grade.